Whew. Testing. Alright, this is pretty good. All right. What do I need? This is awesome. I'm going to be leaving after this. All right. I am going to be building the Arcade Stick Indonesia VM6 Noir layout with all the extra buttons. Now, the VM6, as opposed to the, I think it's VS, they're the big one that they have. It doesn't have room for both a toggle and the antenna port. It has, I'll show it. So here, let's put this back. Feels great. So here's the USB port, and then here's this little panel. And for what that is for if you have a brick wireless board, you can put the antenna through there. I've never taken this off. I have another one of these that I've actually built previously. And I bought this little plate, this little mounting plate, and I want to see if it might let me put it in this and give it a little more support. I haven't tried this out. I have the start of the parts there, so we're going to find that out, because I prefer to have a toggle for all the extra buttons. For the CPT, for the Capcom Pro Tour, in their rules, you're only allowed 4 movement and 8, I guess let's say attack buttons. That's just for them. Evo, any other tournament, I don't think you're going to really care, but Evo itself is very clear. Just by the fact that they allowed the Gafro box. If you don't remember that from a couple years ago, Daigo was using this hitbox made by a fellow Japanese player named Gafro, and it had a crazy layout where like it had multiple buttons over here that were left and right. It had a button down here, another up button over here. It just an insane amount of buttons at the time. So back to the rules. For CPT specifically, what they the way they kind of standardized it is hitbox and pad are like, that's it. Cross up is legal because it's basically a pad. The buttons up here, or if they're designed, their software allows you to swap it, the function of this, but essentially the buttons up here are pretending to be the analog. It's actually analog stick inputs. And these are the digital, like the D-pad, so the stick does that. You can swap them with their software. To do that with a brick board on a stick like this, to make a legal CPT, you have to build a little board with resistors, because all it checks is the X and Y of the right stick and the left stick. You'd be doing the left stick. And each direction is just a amount. I'm not very, like, I'm not the type of like engineer or anything that would know any of this shit, but But essentially, what I got the gist of it is, it either sends, I think it's like 10k ohms or something like that. I'm dumb. I don't know what I'm talking about. But it's a value, and you have it set to either 0 or that value, and that's left and right. Nailed it. On the potentiometer, because sticks use pots, essentially. Those little stick things are potentiometers. And you'd have to have a board for that. Jason's Customs, Jason Hicks was building one. This is before COVID. His website no longer, he doesn't really sell stuff, he does drops. So he's not building one, and no one else is building one. It should be easy from what I gather. But if there's a demand, I'm sure someone will build one. Hopefully someone will. But back to what I was talking about here on this end. So the rocker toggle is for me to turn off the extra inputs completely. And if, let's say if I have this at a tournament, it's legal. At a CPT event, it's legal. My end goal will be to have that board made. I will find someone, or someone will make it if I'm patient enough, right? Get that board so this is essentially a legal hitbox, and then just use the rocker toggle to turn off the extra buttons, and at least have these on. What I originally wanted was to see if I could have someone 3D print something for this and find smaller toggle switches and put 2 in like a bracket and a mounting plate here, so I could choose to turn both off. So one rocker would be wired for the ones up top, and then the other would be wired for the ones over, like the ones on this side, so I could turn them both off. This won't be a wireless stick. I do have a wireless stick. It's next to me. I have a lot of sticks, but I felt I should get this out there. This will probably be uploaded on my YouTube as well. Just have a lot of ideas, the stuff I could do. This is a really cool stick. I already have another one. The other one's Vuelix. He says he doesn't really it was just, he's not really gonna make more faceplates for the Vuelix, I think, other than the touch up. For like having, because the Vuelix does have extra buttons up here on the, and this is a plate you can remove, and there's another thing here with extra buttons, and then you just swap plates for how many buttons you want. Same thing with this. The reason this is a bigger collar is, let's say you want to play on a Korean stick and you want like a Myeongshin. You can have that bigger collar here without having to drill a hole like you used to have to in the good old 5 to 10 years ago. I don't know when Itoki came around, but Itoki, they're like really, their shit was tailored for the Korean sticks. Yeah, so you can swap this out for that. This also uses their iris thing, which is like, I can unscrew this again, remove this, and then you can put, I don't know if you can see it clearly. Oh, you can put like a WASDA essentially, and the hole is not just for like a 30mm button. This is like a 40mm thing if you prefer a keyboard key, but you could just have a regular push button, traditional arcade push button. And here it is. So essentially this goes on here, and then the cool thing is you choose the angle and you can screw it on and use it. I won't be using that for this. This is just down the road if I feel like trying this out. I'm very particular to stick, but I can play on virtually any goddamn controller. I think it's fun to play on everything. I myself have multiple hitboxes and a snack box. You can't really escape having a hitbox when you live in Las Vegas. This is where they made those. Okay, so okay, let's get started. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be removing the little kind of protection thing here. Kind of got to scratch at it, and I currently don't have nails. I also don't want to use anything sharp. I love the finish. It's glossy, so that means it's going to attract a ton of fingerprints. But the black on gold really speaks to me. I'm normally a very obnoxious person when it comes to picking colors. I think I should just unscrew this too, because it does get caught in the bottom. Like I have like, you could see it here, but this is my main stick, the Chenba Dragon, and it's pink, so I am very much a fan of obnoxiously bright colors. But the black and gold is pretty fucking fire. This is my second time building one of these. This way. Just I'll have to wait for my keyboard to turn on. I don't know how far in these are. I know that the top ones you only have to unscrew like half of it. You should be able to get it off, but I just want to pull a little bit, like this, pull this out a little bit, so that when I peel this, it doesn't get stuck, because I think it is kind of wrapped a little bit on the bottom of the stick, like the bottom plate. So I just want to get this out of here real quick. I haven't opened this at all. The stuff that I ordered along with it is here too. And now, I haven't seen a video on this, but this is like the color for the Korean sticks in there. And then the other things, I don't know what that little thing is for. It might be for the antenna, to mount the antenna. And I know there's also a thing for the UPF. I think it's called UPF? UPS. UFB UPS. So this is an attachment for the Brookboard, so you can use it on PS5. And I know that they have a little plate thing here that supports it, but don't know how to install it. I haven't really seen a video of how to install it because I don't think they've made one. There's standoffs in here, so maybe I have to make it slightly taller, like make a caddy for it. And here's the layout I'll be going with. Just gotta get that glare out the way. It's my monitor on that side, but yeah, a lot of buttons, a lot of buttons. Cool. So back to peeling this. Oh, I see it's stuck on the front too. That's funny because last time I only had trouble with the back. If you hear any loud noises, that's my nephew. don't really like having short hair, but it is a pretty good thing that when I look over, my hair isn't just covering everything. I don't have to wear a hat. I just wear the headset. Still much prefer long hair, but hey, this isn't so bad right now. Oh, so you kind of got stuck there again. I think this one could be looser. Okay. Start a pile. And pull this too. Oh, here's another one. Also, if you're going to use... Oh, this comes out cool. I didn't want it to come out, but yeah, now we're here. If you screw on buttons, I recommend getting the Shimizu screws, like the thing that screws on for Shimizus. They're a lot thinner and they fit the inside things of this a lot better. I didn't have trouble with all of them. Only these two and the middle ones on the side here. There's buttons on the side. There's holes. There's like the middle one. I was having a little bit trouble. It was like not screwing in correctly. And with those, not a problem. I actually did buy some in case I switch over. Because I'm going with Sanwa's. I've started using crowns because I can swap the switches, lube them. They're a little bit quieter. I don't like to make too much noise, but yeah, those are the Shimizu screws. They're like way smaller. So this too, I think I feel this, you kind of have to unscrew to get that out of there. These don't really, I didn't have trouble with that, but I'll do it after I do the sides. See, long hair, I'm cool with. I don't actually like having long nails. It's in my name, but I don't really play guitar much. But when I do, having like a string getting caught, not fun for me. Like, you'll be jamming out and you're fucking killing it, and then boom. You hit that Guitar Hero fail thing when you hit the note wrong. That's kind of what happens. That's that IRL for me. Oh, it's caught in that. Oh, okay. It's the little thing that holds it in place with the top panel. It's like a little tab at the top and the bottom panels that connects to the top part. And I'm guessing that, yeah, it is that. That's what the little protection thing goes up there. I mean, I don't think you could have it. I appreciate it, but like, you don't need to have it go that far up. It's already covered. But hey, you could get one and it's all scratched out and you get bummed out. This too, this has to come off. There's a handle. I tried loosening it last time and it fell out. Hopefully I do a better job this time. So I just pull off this little protective film or whatever this is. Cool. Pull up. Yeah, it's getting stuck in this. I'm gonna have to remove it. Oh, I can remove one, get past it, and then remove the other. That might work. Yeah, do it like that. Slide this out too on there. I'd have to loosen it too. Shoot. Sweet. They do have a guide, or like a little, but it's like a few pictures. It's not much. So I'm gonna look it up and see how you set up the USB little board for the PS5. Oh, you can order frames now. Cool. Mirrored V mirrored. Okay. But yeah, this is it. I want the stick. See, there's a way to. If not, I'll leave that for another time. I'll just plug it all together, and then later I'll figure out what to do with that little stand or little caddy thing they have. Manual wiring English. USB. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have one. I'll figure it out someday. But it's all in here. Where do these go? That. Put like another pair. I have no idea. Whatever. What the hell? Let that fly in there. Now, start this. Yeah, since I'm not going to be using this faceplate, I think I might just remove it, keep this on here for protection, and put the other plate in immediately. Whew. This one's tough. I'm gonna need this. I forgot. I just realized I forgot to buy the little gold collar thing they have for that. Or a little plate. It doesn't really matter. It still looks cool. I'll get it later. Then you can see the sticks plate through this little thing because it's like glass. But you can get this cool little thing they sell, this collar. Or this plate. It's like gold and you can hide it essentially. Yeah. I was talking about the legality of like controllers. Essentially, for Evo, most tournaments, as long as you don't have macros, essentially like having a button do a set of functions and not just like all three punches, or have a button macro to like summon something else. Like if the button literally causes something where like you're doing a full-blown combo or some shit like that, then yeah, then it's not legal and you're in trouble. You should turn yourself in. The cyber police has been called. Oh, gotta answer that. Okay. I need the screws for this. Acrylic sheet. Is it wrapped? It's like saran wrapped? Is this a bag? What am I looking at? I think it is. Oh yeah, little thing here. Ooh. It's tight. Okay. I want to do both sides. Okay. Now I can take these screws. Put them in there. That looks like a boatload of buttons. That is a lot of buttons. I'm going to take this plate, and this kind of aligns with this. Let's make sure these are on there. It's such a cool way that I like.
you know, have a stick that's like modular design is so rad. And like this is a way of having a stick where you can be like, I feel like playing leverless today, and just swap it out for that, for the iris. And we got a hole here for touch up too. I mean, it already has an up because it's WASDA. It's kind of like this. I bought this as a little fidget toy, but I like to use it to practice specific hitbox kind of leverless techniques, like wave dashing, like kind of stuff like that. I also have this grenade. That's just for fun. Okay, I'm in there. So we got that. Stuff is pulled out. Now we can do this one. But I think I'm gonna put it back in and then I mean, it's gonna get dirty no matter how much I clean this, but I'd like to minimize it. So since never mind, I'll just take these screws out. I don't want to take the screws out, but to remove this I need to. And then to build the stick, it's better to build it from the back. I just don't like the film getting caught on like the screw or something, and me not noticing. It's probably something I'm making up in my head and doesn't happen, but hey, I got a lot of time. Right now I got a lot of time. It's not always the case. That is so cool. This is cool. You can kind of, I'm guessing if you buy like the white one and the black one, you can like kit bash it, like take pieces of it, like have this be white, the top be white, the middle be white, the outline be white, and the rest of it be black. It's so cool. So these screws are going back in now. Just to have some hold. These two out here. Maybe using this and some wire strippers because I'm going to be adding extra directions. I don't even know. I'm not even sure what I'm doing yet. I haven't even thought about like what I'm doing for the extra buttons. I'll follow through with the regular hitbox configuration. So like right, left, down, up here, like the cross up, and then maybe like don't know about having another down input. Probably make this an up input and this like a left and a right input or something. I'm not sure. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm also debating whether to silence these buttons because I'm gonna take this apart again to about these little pad things to silence them. But I bought different ones that I'm more into using right now because I'm going to silence a few of them. What I will do is I'm going to swap plungers
So more buttons. And 30 millimeters. 24, 24. I bought 6. That should be enough. Yeah, it's 6. Yeah, I'm just gonna swap plungers with these. So now I need the flathead. Small ones. Okay. So you take the flathead, put it in here. Hopefully they're not more brittle, because okay, they're not brittle. Thank God they are not brittle. Knock on wood. Knock on palm. For a pink one. I was gonna do the gunmetal, but I actually haven't seen it in person, so I'm like, you know what, I can wait. There's always time and money to buy him later. Yeah, look at that. That was like a bullet. Yep. Oh, plastic flathead? I should get some I should get some stuff like that. Yo, Peter, I opened up the stream with to make a tournament as in just CPT legal cross up, like a custom one. You have to get the inputs on this part to be the analog, like the analog stick, and you can get to that on the board, but you have to basically use like resistors, because I think 0 is one direction, and then like full, which is like 10K, is like the other direction. But no one has made a board. Jason from Jason's Customs was making one before COVID, and then I've never heard anything about it again. Yeah, I'm probably gonna upload this to like YouTube, see if I can get some attention. I just put the same thing back on because I'm talking, but like some attention on that. Maybe someone already has one and they just didn't see a real need for it. But with the current discourse over what should be legal and what shouldn't be, that's just another step, right? Like for people that have custom cross-ups built to be able to use them. Also was talking about someone with a 3D printer or something. Yeah, I should do that. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Someone with a 3D printer to make like a there we go, to make like a bracket for this. I bought one. I'm gonna test it today. This is for like the antenna, and I want to have a bracket made so that I can put 2 rocker toggle switches if I can get small ones, so that I can turn off both or one. So have the cross-up buttons on and the other buttons right here, off, or both on, like just 2 rocker toggles. That's above your pay grade. There's a video of Jason in a Reddit thread posted a video of how to do it. I think this is peaking. I'm gonna lower this. He posted a video of Ben Heck doing it for a portable Neo Geo Pocket. Like that Neo Geo little thing that came out, he made like a pocket version of that, and he did that with the sticks. But he used pots, like he used potentiometers, like on the little analog thing,
And this would just be from button, resistor, or the board in this case. I don't know, I might be talking out of my ass, but it seems from what the people that have done it and know how to do it, it seems easy for someone that, you know, works in that kind of thing. Or hell, even the hitbox guy, the brothers can do this. Yeah, see, like, just buy a cross. Well, I would buy it from them if they made a board that only does that. I would buy that immediately. Cause like, replace your JLM. I'm using for this I'm using the Shuriken PCB. I think it's back here somewhere. I left it here somewhere. But you can just swap the switches for those like Omron ones. It's pretty good. Yeah, the rocker toggle, because like I want either hitbox buttons on and the other's off, so that would be one. And then the other's on would be another rocker toggle, so like I just turn them both off and now legal. yeah, Tekken. I don't think I haven't caught up with Tekken, like their rule set. I don't think they give a shit. Like for the extra movement buttons, Capcom specifically goes like you could only have four movement buttons and 8 attack buttons. But in Tekken, I like people don't give a shit. It's like whatever, bro. Yeah, 35ers don't give a shit. I don't want to do this 3-3. I'll do the purple ones up top. Yeah, people don't know about the D-pad can be well for fighting games. It doesn't really matter. You just need, is it this direction or this direction? But like D-pad can be random sometimes. If your pots start going out, you're driving a vehicle with no brakes. Ah. I think when Gami was watching Luigi, Street Fighter player, I was like, bro, how are you hitting those flash kicks so fast? And he wasn't using like the claw. He plays on pad. When he plays, he moves with the D-pad. I'm like, holy shit, dude, you got some balls. I've seen people, there's a video on YouTube of a guy that built a custom controller with dual analog. It's like a stick with dual analog options. And it's really cool. He built it into like this little briefcase thing. He has a latch so he can play at an angle. Like mad props to that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna make the button gold. Gold on fucking white. On pink, I mean. Yeah. I mean, whenever it comes to like fighting games, I don't really consider any game dead or anyone really retired. It's just like I retired from competing, but we all know you're still like, there's that one game you just boot up in training mode and you just go ham. Like we're all like that. You don't really retire. Unless you got severe brain damage, you're not retiring. Some games really be like crack, like Marvel.
seeing how this feels. Feels pretty good. I got big hands, so. This is kind of crazy. This is kind of ham. I wanted to go ham. Oh, you want a quote? Yeah. I'll see when we can stop by and have a look at it. Likely, I think this Thursday we do my uncle's yard, and we can have a look. Are you just looking to get it cleaned out? Just like have a crew come in and just take all that shit out, or you're trying to get the like desert landscape done? Yeah, that works. Yeah, I'll talk to my dad. Let him know ahead of time. I'll coordinate with him, and we'll stop by. I'll let you know before we do it, like before the day. So if you're not home, you have my number. Just call me, and I can walk him through. Yeah, and if Mac wants to hit me up, give him my number. Talk to my dad as well. Yeah. No real hush. That works with us, man. Winter's coming up. It's gonna be cool. It's shorter days for us. So yeah, we can fit you in. You know what? I'm thinking again. Yeah, no, that got us too. I think the scariest thing we have is when the wind shows up. And it just like, I think I'll just do 3 up top and then sit in the bottom. The wind knocks down like branches. So that entire week is us running around with a separate vehicle, sometimes on separate times throughout the day, heading over to pick stuff up that got knocked down. Thinking. So we have another one. Let's see what we can do with this. I might get more buttons after this because I kind of like the swaps. You know what? I think I have a better idea.
I have another gold button? I do not. I should get another gold button. I'll do this for now. Let's make these purple. Or keep it even. I think I'll save those buttons for one of these so I know which one's which. And I'll get the other buttons like tomorrow. I think this works too. Does this work? Or is the thing not letting it? Yeah, it's not letting it. Shoot. Oh, I could just take the cover off. Oh, I'll do it like this for now. I'll take the cover off later. A slight drizzle in Vegas and people forget how to drive. But I feel like we've been gaslit after the floods in like 99 and 2002. Like, that shit was severe. And people don't want to risk it. And then the Californians moved in, so that got even worse. This thing's a goddamn fingerprint. Huh. This might be a pretty good layout. Just these three for like the regular cross-up ones and make this one like another up or some shit. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll keep this one. Am I missing a button? I forgot to get one extra button. Oh well, whatever. Have more. Let's just use these. Start. Select. What was it again? What was that later again? Should be here. Start, select, and home. So I guess just like the middle button. Should I? It's kind of hard to remove without that. Just put a little plastic thing in there. Look at that. since I'm out of buttons, I'm gonna have to use. No shortage of pink buttons here. So these are going to be up, left, down, right. I have no fucking idea what to do with these. Maybe have this one be another right and this one be another left. Don't need a down. Stick's always going to be on down. Oh yeah, there's the hole. So I'm gonna check that out now. See if I can. It fits one. So. Oh, this is cool. Alright. Does it just fit, or do I need an adapter? That's fucking true. Well, it's a big one. I thought it was a small one. Does that work? Does that fucking fit? Does that fucking fit? Yes, it does. We got one rocker toggle. Let's get rid of that. Already got the same screw. No. Things in there. Doesn't feel like it's moving much. Make sure you don't lose these. I figured it would have been the same because it looked the same size as the little mount for the antenna. I have another stick that uses something similar because it has the wireless USB little antenna thing. I had a back injury about a year, almost 2 years ago. I could only walk for 30 minutes, so I built a wireless stick so I wouldn't have to get up. I keep playing fighting games. What's that? Alright, perfect. We got these two little things back in there. Put the board out. Forgot what I did with the other stick where I passed like all the wires through. Made it not cleaner, but you know, not a overabundance of them. But I think for this one, you can't really do that. She's gonna have to go like this, and then in there. And then this goes here. I got this fucking thing. I don't know where the hell this goes. Here's my knife. It's my nephew. Oh. Is this the jumper for SOCD? No, that's if you don't have a header. Ooh. So this also needs ground. I just fucking dropped it. SOCD. So the jumper. No jumper. Did I not get a jumper? How does it work? I guess it's by default. So I have this ready. Shit. I don't like that bend. Is that upside down? Yes. No. That's how it goes.
touchpad hands.
I always forget what this is. I might open up the other stick just to look at it. I forget which one goes to which. That's the thing. Plug this into this. Oh, if that's why. Whoops. My dumbass was plugging it the wrong way. Hopefully I didn't fuck anything up.
Guessing that's it. So I wonder what this is backwards.
It's like standoffs here. No. I might actually try and install another plate. Yeah, it's one of these. Plus like the fucking harness too then. What was your orientation? So I can fuck it up by accident. Okay. This does not fit. Is it like elevated? I think it's supposed to be elevated. Let's try this. I think that's it. Do this first because this is easier. Okay. Blue, green, and pink. that? That's hard. Oh wait, can we do this? Wiggle hard. These buttons are always coming out later, so I can put those silencing pads in. Didn't notice, but thank you for the follow, Peter. So there's 4. What the hell is that stick? There it is. This is your lever. I think I have one down here. No, it has a shaft in it. This thing is hard as fuck to remove. It's likely that I'm just gonna go with a third magenta, because I kinda sorta gotten the settings I like on it down. Should be able to hear it. Is this the new? Yes, this is the newish one. They're hardly ever used. I don't think I have another aluminum back top. So I'm going to be using one I bought years ago and never fucking used. This is loose. Is there a fucking spin? Oh, gonna call. Oh yeah, I was talking. Yeah, so I'm building the cheater box 3000. Whatever. Go in there. I was saying earlier I had to get a different stick because the one I was using didn't have a spring, so I put a heavier spring in there. I'm gonna use this as like a caddy or some shit. Oh, I did this wrong again. Shit. And I'm not even sure what extra buttons I'm going to be using. This is not a hitbox. So this is Arcade Stick Indonesia's VM6. The Noir layout has a shit ton of buttons. You just swap faceplates. I have another faceplate over there. The one I have has a bunch more buttons. This is the faceplate that was originally on there. Essentially, it's like a custom cross-up that is only legal in anything that isn't CPT. I mean, even in CPT, I don't think they'd be checking. They'd give a shit. But I have a toggle switch that I'm putting on this side, if you can see it, that turns off all the extra buttons. Alright, that's as far as that thing's going in there. I'm not going to fight it. Screw you. It's just too much work. And I'm going to be swapping some of these buttons out anyway. Yeah, you're talking about full schedule stick. This is essentially like that. But what CPT allows is 4 directions and 8 attack buttons. Evo rules and standard rules, I guess, since they all follow Evo instead, they don't give a fuck. The Gaffro box is legal, so yeah, like they don't really give a shit. And the way to make it legal, like the way your cross-up is legal, is that either the buttons up top or the stick is set to the analog stick and the other is the D-pad. You can do that on this too, on any Brook board. Someone just hasn't made a PCB that takes essentially what the potentiometer would read and spit it out as either left or right, up or down or whatever. Left, right, up, down, whatever the extra inputs on the stick would be. On the analog stick. You're fucking hiding all these wires and shit. This is the second one of these I own. The other one doesn't have all this shit. I can actually show you the other one. Here's the other one I built with the gold collar and everything in it. Quieter buttons and shit. Hopefully I can finish before I gotta head out. I do have shit to do. I got off of work at 7. Yeah, I have a snack box. If you want, whenever we meet up for whatever, I mean, probably even tomorrow we could meet up. for a bit. I'll bring my snack box and you can try my setup. I also have extra of those buttons. I don't know if you'd want to like buy some off me, and I can lubricate. Well, I'll let you try it first, and you decide if you want to buy them, and I'll show you how to lubricate them. Cause the buttons I use are really fucking smooth. Like they actuate like that. They're as fast as Sanwa. I have my snack box in my bag, I think. So my plan essentially is to always have a stick and a snack box. So if for whatever reason my stick stops working, I can just use the snack box. I already know how to use it. I live in Vegas. I was raised by the cheater box. Okay, these are... Yeah, for sure. Let me know closer to tomorrow, or if at all tomorrow. And then, because I'll be in the area, or like tonight around midnight, but I'll be sleeping over at someone's house, and then I could. I mean, they're like 2 streets over from where you live, so yeah. Yeah. The snack box is really easy. It's just a keyboard. All those things they're like all those like snack box, squid box. It's just keyboard PCBs. And they're hot swappable, so if it breaks, the little hot swappable thing, you just solder that thing in there. I actually had that happen with the keyboard I have. I had to solder the thing back on, but like, it works now. Same shit. They're all keyboards. One, two, three. You can see I got this fucking sick ass Q pin. A fucking birthday present from my friend. It's pretty expensive because I saw him at the booth at Evo. But man, that's some high quality ass pin. Okay, so the punches: purple, gray, red, and blue. The Abominable box. This is black, green, yellow, and orange. Let's do this. And now is where I'm fucked, because I don't know what I'm going to do with the extra button. I know I have the rocker. I'm going to use that. Harness. I don't know, this is it. This is it, because it has like 7, 10, I think, 10 buttons it supports. And then one of these is going to go to the ground. Oh, there it is. Yep. How much is this? This is for the ground. Which one's a rocker? Which one's a ground? SODC selector. Shit, it doesn't say. Wait a minute, I just looked. Okay, the first one's ground. I should really get a crimper so I can do this myself. I feel like it's much cheaper. I mean, this is already cheap, but like, in case I have to do some funky shit with like a bigger connector, I'd be pretty good to go. Make my own little harness. That's the wrong one. This is a crap. This is this one's chunkier. This thing is fucking huge. This thing not like tighter or something. There we go. I guess it was a little scrunched up. And this is where it gets wild. Shooting wild. Shooting mild. So, focus like that. Just gonna be able to just haphazard, I don't give a shit. That's it. How do I like this? So it won't get in the way. It does come out a little bit. Put a little pressure. That's as best as I can get it. This shit is long. This is very long. This shit is very long. Alrighty. It's not expecting it to be this long. This is it's using the cable. Enhance, zoom in, enhance. Okay. Up is orange, so let's look at orange one for up. I'm gonna have two ups, so two orange cables for up. Left is yellow.
Right is green. Covering all the bases here, and down is red. All right. Alrighty. And this is down. See, this is where I haven't figured it out yet. I don't know how many or where some of these. I know a few of them. Standard hitbox shit, right? So orange is up, and obviously this is up. It's gonna be an up, and then this is also gonna be up. Oh man, I'm gonna sneeze. Let me. How to sneeze. Obviously this is left. Think of it. Left and right. There. Left. Left is green, right? I'm not fucking this up. Right is green. Okay, so this is right. And then now is where I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Left is yellow. So I got these figured out. I know what these are. I just don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with these two other buttons unless I put an antagonist in here and have it just automatically flip my input, so I have everything in the Abomina box. But I could do left. I could try making that down, but I don't see a situation I would need to hit down on the button, like on that. Stick is always going to be down for me, like I'm always going to be down movements on down. I could make this right and then this left. I'll do that then. Right. Green is right. And then this is left. Start with this.
What gauge is this? I actually fucking forgot. It's 22. I hope this is long enough. I'll just fuck that up. Okay, it's long enough. Really clean. I don't think that's good enough. This one. I don't think that worked, but fuck it. It's too big. It's the wrong one. So this is left. Both left. A little longer. This is kind of shitty. I'm doing a really shit job. Don't want any little frayed wires to accidentally touch anything else. And multiple things actually at once here. One down. And 2 eights. These are both right. Down can be a little eights. That one is the wire. Holy shit, that's done. These are all extra little fucking wires and things. Keep the sticker. This further shit in case something happens. Pretty good. It's screwed really. Oh my god, I can see the end. And then I'm gonna be opening it in like a few weeks. Not a few weeks, a few days. Once the rest of the buttons come in and the pads come in so I can sound some of these buttons. But I was eager to get this going. I think this kind of fits in like this. Oh. Play this real quick. Ooh, that's hard. Oh no, it's because I didn't plug it at all. Okay, never mind. I don't need to unplug that, I guess I just back that on. Oh, it's flipped. It's like this. Keep this here, I guess, and not move too much from what I saw. I would like to thread it or something, but so I don't want this to move too much. I'll figure that out later. Right now, this is pretty good, even though it just kind of chills out here. It's kind of weird. Yes. I'll look it up later how that's supposed to look, but I like it like this for now. And then these go back here. This is ground, this is cakes. God, I think that's it. I'm hoping that's it. This is a mess. Very beautiful mess. I'm gonna choke it with this cable. Pull it through here. Whew. It's supposed to fall in place. Flip it over. I'm normally used to putting it down like this. What is not letting this thing go down? It's not the caddy, is it? So I'll undo these screws, maybe that'll help. There we go. This thing warp or something? I don't remember it being this tight before, but hey, whatever gets the job done. Like a dust washer.
Yeah. That big whistle.
See, some of these don't fit. Oh, this one fits. I'm gonna leave this room a mess before I leave, but I'll be back tomorrow. So many of these custom little cables I'll use. Gold dust. This is gonna be sweet. My nephew. I'm guessing he wants to take another shower because he likes to shower. Or a bath in this case, he takes a bath. I'll boot Fight Streeter. Play, and then I'm gonna shrink this. It won't be completely in the middle. Kind of winging it here. And I'll add display capture. Top. And then capture. Is that it? Let me check voice meter. Voice meter vial. Check my stream. Well, I don't know if you guys can hear it. Let's turn this on. Already hit the wrong button, thinking it was this. Oh my god. Would be a good character to test the SOCD shit on. Character with a DP, for sure, for crouching stuff. Yes. Luke. Skip this. Should be able to skip. Maybe it's because I'm recording. It's going a little bit slower. Start. Home button. Let's get a bit of
R3, L3, hold R3, Steam, yes. That's the thing I have. Wired it correctly. Oh, it's going slow. It's lagging me out. Oh, the directions didn't work. These aren't working so far. Oh man, that thing is dropping frames right now. Oh, it's because it's off. Ha! My toggle does work. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's dropping frames that my computer can't handle. I have 3 monitors and a bunch of shit running at once. So SOCD, crouching DP, and then this is right, so this would be it's working, so it works. It sucks that shit's dropping frames, but it fucking works. And then, so this is left. And like right, SOCD dashing. Oh, wait a minute. That's neutral. This is in, oh, there we go. SOCD. Just give me a neutral input. Upwinds, upwinds. So like if I'm playing Guile, flash kick, or whew. Oh shit. So I have to let go of it and then hit it. This is forward, so I can kind of like buffer right, so if it hits, so I'll have to do is hit punch. It should be set to random block. No, okay, I'll set it to random block. And oh, I'm too late. Down, and this is back. No, I was trying to hit forward. There it is. Okay. Oh, too late. There we go. So I'm buffering. I'm doing down, hitting medium kick, and I'm hitting this preemptively. And if I see it hit, I'll hit the DP. So
Oh, you just hit the... This is also right, so I could go. Oh, that's kind of hard. Left. Okay. I mean, I gotta just do SOCD right, down, forward. So just... something with this. That's how I normally buffer it. Just man, this frame rate drop shit is kind of whack, but right, and this is left, right, left. Left, right, left. I'm gonna also do the like 3-frame DP. That one's easier. It's like a punish. If you want to punish, you just you don't even have to go to down. You can go forward, down, forward, and then up and punch. So. Alright, I'm gonna kill the stream off here. Again, oh, I didn't even see Davis followed me. Thanks for the follow. Same thing to Peter. Jan, thanks for the follow. I'm gonna work on this more. There'll probably be another stream where I figure this shit out. But the rocker toggle fucking worked. This fit, if you can see. The little adapter I bought fit it, and then fit this plate, the spot here. If I turn that off, no movement, none whatsoever. That's me accidentally hitting the buttons. And if I turn it on, that's fucking crazy. I gotta practice with this more, but this is really fucking cool. Like legitimately fucking cool, because I can just do DPs by holding forward, going to down forward, and tapping. This is also up, so I just be like, oh shit, I fucked it up. There it is. Look at that. And the XCP. Sliding down is kind of the, I feel like, the more optimal thing, because I'm kind of missing it. Slide sideways maybe. Maybe go like, oh, there we go. That. And the SOCDDP, this is back, right? Okay. Back, so this would be... Maybe it'd be easier this way. If I made this up and kind of made left, down, left, right, no. This is down, so maybe this left, this down, and this right. Yeah, I feel like this kind of hurts. So like, that works. But this is also back, so I could do that. You do have to let go. That's the one. You have to let go. That is kind of hard. Kind of plink these together. And then super. This is bat is forward, so be down forward. No, super would be easier with this. Ha! Alright. Thank you so much if you saw most or all of this fucking stream. 3 hours ain't bad to do this from start to finish and then not have an idea of what you were going to do with these outer buttons. And if you heard my spiel about making these legal, find a way to make these legal. And if you know a guy who can make a PCB for that, let him know. Or send him my way and I'll explain it to him. Let me see. Yeah, pro tip, map in the Steam wrapper, map a button like R3 to where if you hold it down, it brings up Shift plus Tab, the Steam overlay, so you can click around if you have other monitors and fuck with other stuff. Peace.